Hello and welcome everybody. This is your commentator about the rookie back here to more Yu-Gi-Oh! And in this video I'm going to be showing you a deck profile of the new Geargia deck now that Geargia gear is at 3. But before I get started, I want to do a little bit of an explanation, a little bit of a discussion, telling you what I'm going to be doing here in the future. I'm going to be starting 2 new series, one in Yu-Gi-Oh! And one in Hearthstone. The Yu-Gi-Oh! One is going to be it's the series on why this card is banned, or why certain cards are on the ban list. It's nice just to help out the newer players, like why certain cards are banned in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they sometimes don't understand, like why is cards like Tribe Infecting Virus banned, why Chaos Emperor Dragon is banned, why like Sixth Sense is banned. So yeah, I'm gonna go over some of those cards and just explain why they're banned. And also the one in Hearthstone is gonna be Hearthstone on a budget. What that means is tailored mainly to the newer player in Hearthstone, but some of the more experienced players who don't really have that many cards in their collection yet. I mean, they'll have some, like if they have some good cards, but not all the cards. I'm gonna show them like how to build some of the top Hearthstone decks in the game, but tailored to what they might have. So yeah, but anyways, this is gonna be a video on my Geargia deck profile for the November ban list post Dimensions of Chaos. And yeah, and I also wanted to do another deck profile later, which is gonna be a straight Performage deck post Dimensions of Chaos. But first I wanted to do Geargia, because Geargia is something I've been playing around with for a while. And Geargia is really fun because Geargia just be able to getting just huge boards when you can is great. Including especially because now Geargia can play the clowns, the Performages, which make them even a lot better. So yeah, let's get in it. So first, for our Geargia engine, I'm gonna go over the Geargias first. We're playing Geargias. We play 3 Geargia Arsenal. Geargia Arsenal is not the best Geargia, but you still have to play him because Geargia Arsenal, if you don't know what he does, he gains 200 attack for every Geargia I control. But we're not using him for that. We're using him. Well, we can, but we're using him mainly to tribute him to summon 1 Geargia monster in defense mode. So let's say we don't open up Geargia armor. We can open up with Geargia Arsenal, tribute him for Geargia armor, and then be able to get our plays off with Geargia armor. Then we play 3 Geargia Accelerator. Geargia Accelerator is kind of a good card. He's a great card for Geargias, because if we control a Geargia monster, we can special summon him from our hand to the field in face-up defense mode. And then if this card is ever destroyed and sent to the graveyard, we can just target 1 Geargia monster in our graveyard, except for another copy of Accelerator that I like. And then one of the best Geargia monsters in the deck is Geargia Armor. And Geargia Armor is I love Geargia Armor. He can be flipped face down into defense mode once per turn, and when he's flipped face up, we can add a Geargia monster from our deck to our hand. So I like that. And to go along with the Geargias, we're playing the Geargianos, because we're playing Geargia gear at 3, which is now at 3 in the TCG. So with the Geargianos, we're playing 3 Geargiano MK3s, and I like this one because when he's special summoned off of a Geargia card effect, we can special summon 1 Geargia monster from our graveyard in defense mode. But however, we cannot special summon any other monsters for the turn except for Geargias, which is okay because we're mainly going to be going into Geargia X anyways. Then we play 3 copies of the Geargiano MK2. And this card isn't the best Geargiano, but we have to play him anyways because of Geargia gear. But Geargiano MK2 says that when this card is normal summon or flip summon, we can special summon 1 Geargia monster from our hand or graveyard in face defense mode. So yeah, both of the Geargianos have that effect. We can summon them from the hand or graveyard. But yeah, and also like I said, to make the deck even more consistent and a lot better in my opinion, we're playing the Performage engine. And usually most rogue decks can play the Performage engine because it makes them a lot faster, and being able to access rank 4s is also really nice in the game. So yeah, we're playing the One Trick Clown, and we're playing One Trick Clown because that's like the most that I've seen in most other decks, and the one that I think is best for this deck, because we can because he can be reused. Because whenever he's at the graveyard, we pay 1,000, get him back to the field, and we can just do things with him at that point. Then we play 3 of the main performance monster, which is Damage Juggler. Being able to be sent to the graveyard to negate 1 set of damage and then banishing him to add a performance to our hand. It's just really good in the game. It's really good right now. And then we play 3 performance Hat Tricker, being able to special summon himself when there's 2 or more monsters in the field. And yeah, so yeah, that's just really awesome. And that's 22 monsters. Now let's go over the spells. We play Raigeki, because Raigeki is one of the best cards now against Pendulum since Excite-Knight's banned. We play Soul Charge because Soul Charge is Soul Charge. I always say that in my videos, but Soul Charge, being able to get our monsters back to set up our plays is really strong. And then we play 3 Pod Duality, since we don't do a lot of special summoning with the Geargia, because we're playing the Geargias. Like, if we don't open Geargia armor, and we don't open up a Geargia arsenal, then we get Pod Duality and try to get an armor to our hand. Then we play 3 MST, because being able to destroy Pendulum Scales and just troublesome back row, like lose 1 turn and Vanities is going to be really strong for this deck. Then we play 1 Book of Moon, because yeah, Book of Moon is just nice to deal with problem cards that we just can't, that we need to just flip face down. So that's 9 traps. Then we play, 9 spells. And we also play 9 traps. And we play 3 Geargia gears, since it's now at 3, being able to special summon 2 Geargianos from our deck, and then their levels get increased by 1, which is really good, because if we need to go into a quick Geargia get X, or as any other rank 4. Then we play Bottomless, Vanities, triple Call the Haunted just to get back our Geargia armors, and Solemn Warning. We were thinking about playing Storming Mirror Force in here, but Storming Mirror Force right now is $60 to $70 online, and it's a good card, but I think I want to play in this deck. We're also thinking about playing the new Burning Mirror Force. If you don't know what that is, I can look it up right here. Burning Mirror Force. No, or is it Blazing Mirror Force? Yeah, there it is. It's Blazing Mirror Force. I always think it's Burning, but it's Blazing Mirror Force, where we destroy as many attacks and monsters as our opponent controls, and then we take damage equal to that amount, and then we deal to that amount of the monster's original attack, which has to be the original attack, but then we inflict damage equal to the damage we took to our opponent, which is nice. So yeah, that's the main deck, and we're going on to the extra deck. We play 1 Masquerade, because Masquerade deals with 101. So, and it also deals with other problem cards at the moment. Then we play Dark Rebellion, we play Trapeze Magician, Karen Gorgon, 2 Geargia X, because 2 is fine in this deck, because I've never actually needed a 3rd in this deck. So yeah, I'm gonna play 101, because 101's still strong in the game. Oh yeah, did I say I imagine we're playing Ragnar Zero? Because it's interesting. Ragnar Zero is an interesting tech in this deck. So yeah, I might be cutting it, because yeah, it's not. I don't use it that often, but it's just something. It's another rank 4 that we can play. And like I said, I like Karen Gorgon. Yeah, but anyways, back to the door we're playing. We're playing Heartland Draco, being able to push for game. We need to just push for game. Double Castel, since it's Excite-Knight's banned, we're gonna do Double Castel is gonna be standard now. And then we play Diamond Diver, being able to pop cards. Steel Storm Roach. Okay. Steel Storm Roach actually gonna be really strong in the game against Monarchs and Pendulum-based decks. Well, it's not really gonna be good against Monarchs, because Monarchs are just tribute summoned. However, but against Pendulum decks, when Pendulum decks, unless those Pendulum decks play like Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, yeah, like Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and the other Odd Eyes cards are gonna be really good. And yeah, and then I think it's good against Cosmos. I haven't tried it against Cosmos. I don't know if the Cosmos get special summoned off the effects. But I'm just testing Steel Swarm Roach anyways. I mean, I know it's good against the Odd Eyes deck, the Odd Eyes Magician deck. Anyways, then we play one Dweller, which might bump up to 2 if I drop the Ragnar Zero or the Steel Swarm Roach. Just because Cosmos and Infernoids are going to be some of the best decks in the game, and being able to stop their plays is really strong. Maybe play Cowboy to just burn per game. If I had a side deck, some of the cards that I think I would play would be something like Triple Iron Wall. Just for example, I might be playing something like Triple Iron Wall. Necro Valley might be strong in the game. Necro Valley. Something like Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. If we were playing Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Other good cards to play are like Triple Maxi, Triple Veiler, and what else would we play as our last couple cards? Oh yeah, and because Pendulum decks, we're gonna be playing Spell Shatter, and then something like Spell Shattering Arrow. So if I was to make a side deck, because I didn't have one ready for this video, but if I were to make a side deck, I think this would actually be the side deck I bring to a tournament with this deck. So yeah, yeah, guys, this has been my Geargia deck profile for the November 2015 ban list post Dimensions of Chaos. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the deck, and let me know what you guys would change, adjust, and whatever. Just again, let me know what you think. So yeah. So this has been your commentator Moods. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like and a favorite and subscribe. Once again, as it is always appreciated. Once again, this is your commentator Moods, and I will see you next time. Peace and good night, everybody.